Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are Blu-ray hunting, Saturday again. I'm actually liking these Saturday morning Blu-ray hunts. It's quite good. It gets me up out early, 10 a.m. now. I'm in Cardiff again today. I've got to go to the Apple store and go and check something out with my iPad because there's like a little thing on the screen, so I want to make sure all is well there. Then I have to do a return as well because I bought 2 iPhone cases for my new phone, so I'm going to return one of the cases that I just don't want. So that's why I'm back in Cardiff, because I need to be here to do those stuff. So I thought while I'm here, I might as well check out HMV again, as well as CEX. Obviously pick up a Greg's because I'm starving right now. So yeah, where are we going next? We're going to go then to Barry. Barry's not too far away. I've had great success in Barry CEX store. So we're going to go to Barry today. There's also a Poundland there, and there may be Pontypridd on the way home because there's a big Poundland there and also a CEX there. So we could do 3 CEX stores, 1 HMV, and probably 2 Poundlands, because I'm not going to go Poundland in Cardiff again because it was awful last week. So I'm going to go once a month to Poundlands because yeah, they just don't have much change. So that is the plan today. But what is the plan in terms of what are we picking up? What are we looking for? We are looking for horrors again. Still, I watched It last night, so stay tuned for the review. I watched It, yeah. So that's coming soon. So I'm going to be looking for horrors. I'm liking those slipcovers that are in HMV, so we'll check out the horror section and see if we can see any more of those fancy slipcovers. So we'll check that out. And then also we're going to go to the 2 other Poundlands in Barry, as well as Pontypridd maybe, and hopefully there's James Bond movies there, like the £2, classic ones. I think I saw like 3 or 4 in the quite a lot in the Pontypridd store, but it was a while ago. So I'm hoping they're either still there or they've like got more. So maybe we'll pick up 1 or 2 more Bonds because I want to start watching the older ones as we go. So yeah, those 2 really. No like new releases I'm looking for this week. Nothing's really come out that I'm like I want to get. Jungle Cruise came out last week, so we'll check out that in HMV, as well as Free Guy. I liked both of those films. I saw them quite a lot. I think I saw Jungle Cruise like 3 times in the cinema because like everyone wants to watch it. It was okay. Like I did a review and stuff, and Free Guy is the same, but I'm not sure if they're like pickups for me. I like the films. It's one of those films I think where if it's in, in a few months time, somebody trades you in CEX and it's, I'll have them in the collection if it's a cheap price, but I don't want to be paying 50 quid for the 2 films and then I don't have that much joy out of them, you know what I mean? So yeah. Another thing I'm debating about as well, guys, is I'm debating not having steelbooks for my Marvel collection. I know I spent a lot of money on the Mondo ones in London, and I'm just thinking I don't get as much joy out of like having a steelbook than I do the Amaray version, and you can kind of beef out your collection better when you get Amaray versions because they come on like 2 for 30, 2 for 20 deals and stuff more often. Steelbooks, yeah, limited, but I'm not too sure. I'm just debating getting rid of all the Mondo Marvel ones as well as the Black Widow one and just replacing them with, Amaray versions and just getting the Amaray rather than the thing. And it's just easier to get, So we will keep an eye out in CEX as well for Avengers and Marvel movies because I'm on the fence about that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, here we go. It's 10:05. I've got to go to the Apple store first because my appointment's at 20:00. I've got an appointment reservation for my support thing. So I've got to do that first. Then we will go into HMV. So I will see you in a second. Okay, back at HMV now today. Weird I'm coming back here after last week. Usually I go at different places every week, but yeah, up the stairs in Cardiff. If you haven't been here, the Blu-ray's upstairs, and we are greeted with the 4K section right away. And I'm getting my eyes caught here by the new release, which is Free Guy, which I've seen twice in the cinema. It's quite good. I did a review on it, but a lot to pick up, I think, for the Blu-ray for the day one. It's like if it was like a couple of quid in Kex, I'd buy it, but not for 25 quid. And that's the same with Jungle Cruise. It's a good film. I enjoyed it, but £50 for the 2 films today is just a lot of money for stuff that, quite frankly, they're okay, but like top money, on day one. But I will say the artwork on both looks really nice. I will give them that. We also have Spiral here, which is the Saw Spiral movie, which is the steelbook, which was delayed after the original release, and I actually liked the steelbook a lot. $29.99. I want to watch this film. It looks quite good. It looks like a thrillery type horror, so interested in that. And then we've got these really cool iconic moments slipcovers, which I really like all of these. They also have Many films here, as you can see: Seven, Casablanca, Ocean's 11, Breakfast Club, and Wizard of Oz. I like this one. It's really, really bright and looks good. Now let's go to Kex after HMV. Again, came here last week, but let's take a look what we got. It's really busy in this store today. You Were Never Really Here is 2018 movie. Cover reprinted though. Something I've never heard of, but it does look a bit like a horror-y type film. Next we have Underworld Awakening, which is with Kate Beckinsale. I think I've seen this years ago in 3D in the cinema. Not too sure, but looks quite good. Looks a bit Matrix-y. And next we have the Cinematic Universe £20 box set. As you can see, this is part 1 for 5 movies in there. They also have 2 of these here, so you can choose. And then we've got the Mummy Trilogy. I actually have these in 4K, and they're on my list to do revisited videos of, because I used to love these. I watched them quite a lot, especially the Scorpion King as well. And next we've got the Omen Trilogy, £15, but for 3 films, it's not too bad. It looks like a horror-y type film or type series. Not too sure. Let me know down below your thoughts. There's no date on this. I'm not sure when it came out. And then The Planets. I never knew that there's a Planets documentary thing. This is narrated by Professor Brian Cox, so that's cool. Back in the car now then. Oh god, that was really warm actually. Warm, busy. Yeah, a lot of stuff out and about. Anyway, it's going to do something a bit different today. After each stop, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. I did go to HMV and I looked at the stuff, and it wasn't that enticing, you know. It wasn't that good. I found it to be a bit mediocre. Like I said, I've already been there last week. I did check out the new titles, Jungle Cruise, as well as what's it called, Free Guy. That's it. I did make one pickup though in CEX. As I say, I went there last week. There was actually quite a bit more different this week, and it was heaving in the store. I've never seen it so busy. This is one I saw last week. I decided not to get, but I just regretted it when I went home, because I just thought may as well. And it's a James Bond movie, and it is Dr. No. You can see here Dr. No. This is, I believe, this is the first Bond film. I believe it stars Sean Connery from 1962, 007, Dr. No. So as you can see there, £3. My limit really is 2, because I've definitely seen Dr. No in Poundland in the past. But I thought, for the sake of £1 this year, I want it. And I think with this being the first one, this means I can start watching them, because I want to watch them in order of release. So yeah, we do get some disc art there, just basically the barrel gun as well as Dr. No. And yeah, as I say, if this is the first one, which I believe it is, I will be watching this very soon. Yeah, excited. But Dr. No was the first pickup. As I say, sake of £1, I just thought, what the hell, I want it. So yeah, this is the first pickup. Now we're gonna head to Barry. We're gonna head to Barry now to go to CEX there, as well as Poundland. So hopefully we get some good stuff, and we see what's about. So let's head there. And we're at Barry now, going into Poundland. Let's take a look what we get in here. Obviously went to Cardiff Poundland last week, and what do we have? We have a few. There's not much here at all. Bridesmaids, believe it or not, film I've never seen. This one does interest me though. I Hate Valentine's Day. All of course £2, but nothing much. Next door, they literally have a Kex though, so let's take a look in here. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more choice in here. I've never had issues in this Barry store. It's been one of the best. There's a lot of choice here, a lot of different stuff. There's also steelbooks on the shelf. What else do we have though? Let's take a look. What have we got? So my eyes getting drawn right away to an animated DC movie. This is The Death of Superman. I really like the concept of these. I'm starting to like DC. So that's pretty cool. They also have Salt, which is a film I've never actually watched and people rate quite highly. Angelina Jolie. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And one of my favourite music films, Straight Outta Compton. Love this film. Brilliant. You have to check it out. Star Wars Return of the Jedi. We've got these cool sleeves. £15 though. You can get it brand new for the same price. Poltergeist, £2. This is the remake. I think I've seen this in the cinema. So that's pretty cool. Extended cut. And then we've got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with a slipcover, which I already have, but yeah, it looks really cool. And then we've also got Escape Plan, which is a Schwarzenegger and Stallone movie, sorry. So that's cool. And then The Forest with Natalie Dormer for £2. That's with a slipcover. Nice looking horror movie there. Back in the car then now after Barry Poundland. Don't even get me started. There was a woman standing right in front of the whole thing. just like looking at the back of a CD. So I couldn't really get a good shot of the stuff. But that being said, I'm not even joking. There was probably 16, 15 titles. That's it. There was one movie with Matt Damon and Emily Blunt that was interesting to me, that I'd never heard of before. But as I say, not in a rush to actually pick that up. So I didn't bother. But we do have some pickups from Kex. 2, to be honest with you. And both horrors. So very happy with my horror pickups. I'm probably not going to be looking for horrors in Pontypridd now. Although if we see one, we see one. But this is a film that I've seen before, the first one. It's a £2 pickup from 2015, and it's called The Forest. It stars Natalie Dormer. Natalie Dormer is Game of Thrones. She marries Joffrey, I think, and then later marries Joffrey's brother. Her. She's on the back there. So yeah, this is a movie I've seen in the cinema. I was working in the cinema at the time, so it was one that I did check out. And one I remember enjoying. I remember laughing a lot, which I tend to do with horror films. I tend to just laugh. Yeah, so Natalie Dormer is star of Game of Thrones and Hunger Games. I don't know if she's in Hunger Games, but yeah, she is. And accompanied by Aidan, who is Taylor Kinney of Chicago Fire. Really, really good film. I think it's to do with the legend of the Japanese forest, that one. So they go in there and people are known to hang themselves in a forest, etc. And you can see there on the front the creepiness of the people there. So yeah, it was £2. Came with the slipcover as well. And what I remember fondly enjoying. So I'm going to revisit this on the channel as we get closer to Halloween. The last end of this month is very much going to be a lot of like horror reviews, which is good because I'm wanting to watch more. But yeah, last night I watched it and I kind of didn't sleep, but I did sleep rather. But you know where you kind of hear every noise? It was one of them nights. So that's the first one there, The Forest. Happy to have that, which we'll try out. The next one is a 2008 movie, which I have wanted to watch this for years, and it is called The Strangers. This looks so creepy. It always has. And on the back there, it looks so good. Like, I don't know what it is about this. I've wanted to see it for years. I've never seen it. Shocked me that it's 2008. Like Christ. Like, that's like 13, 14 years ago this came out. So I'm going to read the back. So it says, explore your worst fears imaginable with this shocking suspense thriller inspired by disturbing true events. Christ, I didn't know this was true. After 4 a.m. knock at the door and a haunting voice, Kristen McKay and James Hoyt's remote getaway becomes a psychological night of terror as 3 masked strangers invade. Now they must go far beyond what they thought themselves. Oh, so basically they just get like a knock on the door. Oh my god. This sounds terrifying. I'm excited to try this out. I don't know how Hannah's going to cope with this because she's not very good at scary films. This may be one she'll need all the lights on, potentially. But no, I'm happy to try this out. This is going to be really cool. There's actually disc art there as well, which looks cool. Let me just check actually The Forest, if that had disc art and stuff. Not too sure. Oh yeah, it does. That's pretty nice as well. So yeah, 2 horrors. One is going to be a revisited horror, which, as I say, I need. I haven't got any of these really, so that's going to be good. And then another one there is The Strangers, which is going to be a review, first time watch. So tell you what, we're building up some of these horror films now. We are building them up. So 3 pickups so far, 1 more CEX store and 1 more Poundland. So 2 stores left. We need to head there now, and yeah. So we are back home now. I have had some mail, so we will open this now as well. But let's look at what we had. I didn't pick up anything in Pontypridd. It was really, really awful. I don't know. It just was a waste of time, and yeah. The iPad issue was also not fixed because I didn't buy the iPad through Apple. I bought it through a different retailer. They couldn't do anything about it, like not straight away, and there's no stock of these iPads in anyway. So in terms of like, I can get it replaced, but I've got to wait until that gets delivered. So hopefully that gets delivered like in time for like next Friday, because I'm actually in the Apple store next Friday picking up a new watch, so it'd be great to pick up the 2 together. Home though, movies, what have we got? So these are the 3 pickups that we did pick up. Obviously the first one being Dr. No, which I'm very glad that I picked this up now, with today being pretty lackluster. I'm happy that I actually got this, and I may watch this today, as I say, if this is the first Bond film. I think it is, but if it is, I probably will watch this today. So Dr. No from Kex in Cardiff, which was good job we went there, really. The next one then is The Forest. That was £2. Slipcover there, Natalie Dormer. And then another horror movie then, The Strangers, which I'm excited to check out. So they're my 3 pickups for the weekend. I've also had a little post delivery from Zavi. So we're going to open that now. Let me put these here because I got to get all the stickers off. But let's open this now. I think I know what this is. And I'm happy to say that I do have a slipcover. And it is Skyfall. So, where's my other one? So, you guys know from the previous Blu-ray hunting video, I picked up both Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace on a Blu-ray hunt. The video is actually up now for you guys for Casino Royale. So, if you want to go and check out my revisited of that, please do. I am definitely watching Quantum of Solace today, so that's going to be out like next week. But yeah, they came. I bought them last week from HMV, and then I ordered on Zavi because I had some credit. Spectre, but now today Skyfall got delivered, so I've got all of them in the house. There they are, all of them. They look great. I am just hopeful now that No Time to Die will have similar looking slipcover. Don't think it will, but yes, we can hope. We can hope. If they don't make the covers look the same, at least make the spine look the same, because that's what we all care about, really. That's what we see a lot of the time anyway. Even like with this Dr. No one now, I was noticing like the spine of this one's got like Dr. No and then like obviously Roger Moore there, but a lot of them have a spine which looks like this one, which has a bit more of a slanted, I guess, image, as well as then 007 there, and then the MGM logo is a bit bigger. So I was noticing that as well on some other ones, but this Dr. No one must be an early release. Yeah. So my Bond collection is growing now. I'm very happy to have them, and we are going to be getting them all in, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, today's pickups, great pickups. All in all, 1 4K now with the postal, and then 2 horrors, and then another old school Bond. So we are really racking up with the pickups this month now. We are doing really well. So there is my video for today, my Blu-ray hunting video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Go back and watch all my other videos. Like these Blu-ray hunts now again, like 1,000 views minimum, like, which is just insane. But I haven't got 1,000 subscribers. So if you have made it to this point in the video and you did enjoy it and you like all the other ones and you may not be subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm like nearly on 750. I mean, by the time this is up, I may be on 750, but we got to get to 1,000. We got to get to 1,000. And I'm thinking for 1,000, like I was going to do a giveaway at 750, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for 1,000 and do like a 4K bigger giveaway or some sort of like collector's edition or something. So stay tuned for that. I want to do a big giveaway for 1,000. So, and it'd be awesome if we get to 1,000 subscribers before April, because that means I would have done 1,000 subscribers on this channel in less than a year. I started on April, I think it was the first video I did for this channel. And now, as I say, now we're like nearly on 1,000. So it's been insane. So please subscribe if you have made this point to the video. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on my pickups down below. Is there any that you saw that I should have picked up, maybe that you saw in the camera that I didn't actually film and I didn't, let me know. Is there anything I should be picking up? As always, comment down below. I respond to every single comment. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.